X Sports Report. David Beckham looks trendy in a brown sweater at Qatar fashion show. David Beckham cut a trendy figure as he attended the Qatar Fashion United by CR runway show at Stadium 974 on Friday in Qatar. Last month, Joe pulled a stunt in which he threatened to destroy £10,000 of his own money unless the sports star pulled out of his deal with tournament hosts Qatar, where homosexuality is still illegal. We hope that these conversations will lead to greater understanding and empathy towards all people and that progress will be achieved. Earlier in the show, Joe read a tweet from a Twitter account which labeled him a KB and said his money-shredding stunt achieved nothing, the latter of which Joe agreed with. The star looked despondent as he told the audience, "I did achieve nothing." Beckham still hasn't addressed the issues faced by LGBTQ people in Qatar. He continued, "People say to me, why does it matter so much to you? And the reason it matters is because if someone like me lived in Qatar, they wouldn't be able to be someone like me." Joe went on to address LGBTQ allies, remarking that if someone wants to be an ally, they should be one to rely on at all times, not just when convenient. He said, "I want to talk about allies, in particular, companies and celebrities who like to think they're allies to our community, who are happy to slap a rainbow on when it doesn't cost them anything, but look the other way when it came to the World Cup. What I say is that we need allies, but allies we can rely on, not to run away the moment it looks difficult, or when the first yellow card is threatened. We need everyone to be our allies, and we need them to remember that being an ally is for life, not just for Christmas specials." And while he couldn't respond to David's comment directly, earlier in the show, Joe hit out at David's Qatar role, stating, "I am angry at his blatant hypocrisy and failure to be an ally to the LGBTQ community." The comedian goes on to add, "We deserve better from our national hero." He also branded the former England captain a disgrace, saying it was disappointing because he's not changed his mind. Attitude editor Cliff Hoano's verdict then weighed in, saying David's statement is insultingly benign, extremely tone-deaf and beyond disappointing. When a FIFA World Cup ambassador describes homosexuality as a disease of the mind, we are a long way off from the unity that Beckham's ill-informed spokesperson desires. In their statement, they also highlight how football has a genuine ability to bring people together and make a real contribution to communities. Perhaps they could begin by donating Beckham's alleged £150 million deal to the oppressed communities they wish to help.